Yo, what's up guys? Metro Game 75 here today, and today we are back on Everlasting Summer. Okay, we're on day 3 still because I know I messed up on the other video. So yeah, pretty much I thought I was live streaming on YouTube, but it really wasn't. So gotta restart again. So yeah, I already set this in the previous one, and it happens to me all the time. You see incredibly lucid images in the dream, as if you fell in Hollywood blockbuster in full of twists, low-paid actors, and $1 million visual effects, and then you wake up in the morning without remembering a thing. Yeesh. That's what I was trying to do, to restore the image by showing relaxed brain. But that part of my memory was empty, either archived or formatted completely, just like a hard drive. We're finally on day 3 right now, so yeah, it's 7 a.m. According to the clock. So I seem to be an early bird today. Olga was still sleeping, wrapped tightly in her blanket. Jeez, how you gonna wrap tightly in your blanket like that? Wrapped so tight in the hot summer. I guess I got up, stretched, and went to the mirror. Had a look at myself. I better shave. Shave the day before. Twice a month was enough, but nothing depends on the way I look. I've found a razor anywhere. Why do I even need it if I look like I'm 17 at most? So, breakfast can't start earlier at 9, and this means I have plenty of time. Spat, walking, and washing, for example. Water didn't seem as ice cold as previous day. On the contrary, its refreshing coolness helped me brace up and come back to reality. Bruh, come on. Whenever all of these events could be real. Too powdered. Bruh, didn't seem to be as much of an outdated thing. A quick drug made that it's not different from toothpaste. Okay. Ah, crap. I returned to the cabin. Olga was already up. She was standing in front of the mirror and fixing her hair. Good morning, Simeon. Good morning. Because lack of sleep, my head was still sinking. My thoughts were all jumbled together. I didn't even regret waking up instead of my usual habit of sleeping 2-3 hours more. I mean, I always had that feeling of sleeping more. How come we got up so early? It just happened. And the negative once again left me. I'll do it myself, not a big deal. On my way to canteen. I don't think so. Do it now. Oh, come on. Did you forget about the lineup before breakfast? How could I ever forget? And what's the lineup going to be about today? We'll discuss the agenda for today. So what's the agenda? Frankly speaking, I didn't care what might be on the agenda for our courageous Pioneer 3 troop. I always gotta call it Pioneer 3 because, you know, something. I'm mostly interested in where our brave leader will send our little Pioneer 3 armies for the following 12 to 15 hours. May I could manage to avoid enemy locations. You'll find that out at the lineup. She gave me a willy smile. Olga, you know, my stomach is getting upset. Well, you know, I believe that's okay. To miss the lineup once. I could get it all next time I felt this control right there. Where did all this courage come from? You have 5 more minutes. I'm afraid I need more. Could you tell me right now, please? Sure, I'll try, but just in case all goes down. Oh, fine. On our last list for today is clean the camp locations, organize the books, the library, some other minor tasks, and of course, we have a ball in the meeting. Watch yourself. Oh, come on. You must take part in the camp activities today. You bet. Definitely, and now I'd rather. Come on, let's hit the road. Jeez, he wants to do this to us every time. I came out of the cabin and hide in the bushes behind, waiting for Olga to leave. Actually, I didn't have any particular reason to behave this way, but the voice within me keep telling me that I had nothing to do with the lineup. Yeesh. After the cat leader left, I went back to the cabin and decided to wait for breakfast there. Well, I'm not planning on taking part in this community of life today. Cleaning and organizing, that's not what someone in my situation should be doing. I mean, I don't have that feeling of cleaning every time. But I must clean, 2 days have passed and I'm still right where I started. All the residents seemed to be perfectly ordinary people. They weren't involved in any conspiracy. Were communicating with aliens and had no idea about time warps. Of course, each of the time is a bit particular, but those particularities do not seem out of the line at all. Moreover, if I had met any of these Pioneer 3s in my familiar world, I wouldn't suspect anything wrong. They seem to be even more normal and natural than, let's say, yours truly. The line of reasoning was quite logical. The illogical part was the absence of answers. Ordinary people in the extraordinary place. I've heard and seen that already, somewhere. This is a Pioneer 3 or even more. Live their familiar lives and do their regular stuff day by day. They don't understand that the world around them is not what it looks like. Okay, this is their point of view. As for me, I'm not acquainted with the world of Sofoinuk. I don't know how the hell you say all these Russian names, camp and its residents, even if they seem to behave the way normal people would understand under the same circumstances. What? I have to decide here and now. Are these people involved in what's happening to me? Can they give me any answer? Or do I have to seek the truth somewhere else? Man, I can't believe this. Gotta seek truth stuff? Seems I overdid it a bit with the thinking. Overthinking, great. There's no usual crowd of hungry Pioneer 3s near the canteen. Or even inside the canteen. Most of them probably had their breakfast before 9. That's even better. 2 companies, threes, a crowd. Bruh, Leno's sitting in the farthest corner of the canteen, lazily picking her fork, and an amorphous lump of vague resemble porridge. What? Having a breakfast with her seems like a good idea. We can have a chat in peace. At least try to have one. I was on the way to her table when suddenly someone grabbed me by the sleeve. Sienna the librarian? Crap. Get your meal and come, we get to talk. What are you waiting for? He's a bit confused. Pardon, isn't this a bit too sudden? What's wrong? Get your meal and sit down. I suppose that she considers her behavior completely normal. I mean, that's her. I would surely don't want to mind if I sat next to her. Hold on, wait a second. Sorry, maybe later? I gently loosened my sleeve from her grip and head to the farthest corner of the canteen. Sienna was shouting something in my direction, but I tried to ignore her. Alright, good morning. Ah, shucks. Haven't heard the librarian shouting, then have it stealing glances at me for a while. Morning. Strangely enough, she didn't blush, but smiled instead. Would you mind if I join you? I'll get my meal back in no time. Yeah, sure. Ah, crap. In a minute, I was already sitting in front of her with a simple set of plates on the tray. Porridge, 2 poached eggs, 4 pieces of white bread, a boiled sausage, and a glass of What? What are these names, man? Made of unknown fruits and berries. Have a nice meal. Thanks. I was trying to eat as neatly as I could. No chopping, smearing the food, or spilling the cup over myself. It seems that eating like a human and not like a hawk is not that hard at all. As usual, Lena remains silent, which means I should start the conversation. Going to the dance tonight? Probably. She was silent for a while. And you? I don't know. Though I didn't want to go there either. I didn't like dance parties since my school days. Why so? What do you mean? Oh, I was so far away from my school times. I thought you want to go. I didn't say I don't want to. Okay then. But if you're inviting me, Lena turned right and looked away. I don't really. What? Come on, sorry, just kidding. I feel confused, but I'd rather not jump like that. Fine. Lena said indifferently and focused on her food while her face turned even more red. Oh god. Why am I stuck at this dance as if we had nothing else to talk about? But wait, is there actually anything? By the way, maybe you know that. What does Deanna want to ask me? Huh? I mean, well, I just came in. She wanted something from me. I don't know. I see. The conversation reached a dead end, so I tried to stay fully focused on my meal. Lena finished her breakfast first. I should go. See you later. See you. She's pretty nice. You go see the good part, guys. I was finished chewing on my sausage, which tasted like twisted pair of cable. I wonder if they have internet access here. I guess not. A partner three sitting at the next table noticed me talking to myself and stared at me. I smiled and waved to him in return. As after such a friendly greeting, for some reason, he left the canteen quickly without finishing his breakfast. Done with the food, it's time to search for some clues. Sometime later, I finally came to the infirmary. I had nothing to do in that place. Though the nurse seemed quite curious, it's better to keep a distance from her. Such benevolent is scary. She may know something, but just hadn't the courage to enter the infirmary. I had no reason to, not a single one. I reached my own thought. I didn't notice the nurse who was standing on the porch. Oh god. Hi there, partner 3. Oh. Great. She came closer. Why is the tone like this? Was you sick? Did you come from medicine? No. I was just wondering about a truant, I see. But for here, I have a serious task for you. Gave her a look at the inquiry. The word task made me feel uneasy. It sounded like something inevitable. The nurse smiled spitefully. Both were keen to help me to make an inventory of the supply medicine which arrived today. Both? Lori. Nurse misheard. But what word could be confused with both? Oh, hi again. Lena emerged behind the nurse's back. It seems strange that I hadn't noticed her until now. Come here after dinner. I have explained everything to Lena. She will tell you what to do. Medicine, supply today. Olga told me that new bus will arrive in the next couple of days. So there were visitors to our camp today. Yes, they arrived from the city this morning. Why were you asking? Just curious. Alright then, Pioneer 3. So tonight after dinner, you'll be here. Oh, alright. Maybe Lena was barely noticeable this whole time. Surely, she's able to remain visible like a skilled ninja. God, these melons. I could do it on my own. Strange, she seemed more spirited during lunch. No wait, there's a lot of boxes. And Pioneer 3 is almost ready. Isn't that so, Pioneer 3? She gazed at me and smiled menacingly. I don't want to spend the whole evening doing something like this. And also, I've got more important things to do. But rejecting this request would be really improper. If it wasn't Lena who was saying there, I would definitely think my way out. Okay, I'll come. Nice. That's how a true Pioneer 3 should answer. Even after these words, I barely came a step closer to the be prepared, always prepared. Moto. Then you can go. I look at Lily who's still staring at the ground. I guess all that time she spent staring at the ground was enough to learn everything there is to know about the life and habits of different insects. Plus, they noticed that she's going to read many biological, botanical, and so on books. Perhaps she wants to become an entomologist? I mean, that's fine. Who we head next? As we're streaming away from your thoughts, we'll be sitting here at school for some time, and my speculations got buzzed only to attempt to escape this awkward situation. Oh, why did I say that? That's all. Just don't forget, alright? Don't forget what? Well, tonight, after dinner at the infirmary, her face got like look to it. No way, that's impossible. Alright. After dinner, I'm at your service. Not too late. Not your words made a blush even harder. I need to find a way to ease this situation. Where did the nurse actually do it? I don't know. I was just sitting on the bench and reading a book when she came in. Smart to ask a reliable person who would never say no. Okay. Well then, after dinner. Okay. I'll be off then. Yes, sure. She walked off somewhere besides the gloves. I just stood at the school for some time. So what's next? Besides to visit my cabin, which will collect my phone. I don't know where I'm finding myself today, but having a watch is always useful. Though having a wristwatch is easier to let her a different tune, which couldn't do the other usual notes at the camp. Yeah, I know who that is. I think I was doing carefully. Sound like the electric guitar, the repeating chords no more. But melody is still felt. Somehow warm, as the vacuum tube based audio amplifier was used. I need to see, could there be such luxury here? It sounds definitely coming from somewhere near the stage area. I wonder who that could be. Let's take a look. Coming to the stage, I really caught sight of Lisa at the stage. It was her? I was giving it all of her eyes closed. She placed one of her legs upon the speaker and was swaying her body with the rhythm. Oh, I could recognize the melody, but I was pretty sure that I heard it before. Probably it's from Soviet rock. I could have named a dozen of bands in this genre right off the bat, but I was hardly mixed. The song seemed really simple, but it was just a 3-chord progression, huh? Probably even I could have played it, given some time to practice. I wonder where Lisa got her playing skills. You know, such jokes as are, such music had never been necessarily played. The future rock star wasn't taking any notice of me. It was like she was trying to become one with music, every sound, and every note, every bar, every triple. Rock years of 80s instantly came to my mind. Many of them were devoted. She got dressed in something more suitable for that period's fashion instead of her Pioneer 3 uniform. No one would have noticed the difference. The performance was coming to an end. Figured out one last code of artists Lisa finally noticed me. Did you like it? It doesn't seem as surprised as I would have expected. Yeah, that was cool. As if you could do any better. Let's just smile slyly back. I'm not even saying that I can do better. I'm not pro at music. No doubt. Yep. I didn't know what to tell her next, and I was heading on my way. Wait a minute. What? Nani? You heard about the evening dance party. I thought it was a ball dance. What's the difference? Yo, why is she getting mad? She frowned. Yes, I did. And so what? Are you ready to go? After throwing those words, she turned away. I'm not sure. You? What am I going to do here? You there, watching the courage of morons? They were so true in Elise's words. But this open disrespect surprised me. It's clear that's not the ideal wrong that she hates. But why? What do you mean by why? We don't want. Well, why don't you want to come? Dance parties are fun. Do you really think so? Yo! A noise flashed in her voice. She's mad. I don't know. But I thought that you would. Never liked them. She interrupted me. There's absolutely nothing to do at such parties. I see. So what's your plan then? I just have to keep the conversation going. I'll just carry on the practice. What are you practicing? The song, dumbass. You even heard it? Let's heck, I'm totally mad. If you weren't wrong questions, you know, I had to run for my life. Me, I would have to run over 200 miles per hour. Who wrote that song? I did. So you wrote it by yourself. Myself? By myself? Cool. Now first I was hung in the air. Okay. Don't you wanna listen? Didn't I just hear it? That's not what I meant. She pouted. The whole song just a jump for now? Oh, come on. Do it then. Not right now. What will you? Oh, don't do it then. I feel uncertain about what she wanted from me. You mean you don't want me to play? Seems like I frustrated her. I got ready for her to smash guitar on the floor, or something even worse. But there was only an upset expression on your face. I want to, I told you. Come here tonight, I'll play it for you. For me? How cute. Tonight is a dance party. Said that she wouldn't go. I didn't say that. Frankly speaking, I didn't want to go, but me yesterday to fetch was no good either. Olga won't like it. Screw her. Oh shit. Lisa getting steamed up. All this wasn't really what I planned. Oh, screw off. Not that I really was interested in herself. Secretly was going to turn away. Bruh. I was just wondering if the decision was made. Was the right one I made? My suddenly decision by a ringing call for the Pioneer lunch. I looked towards the canteen. I suppose it's time to go. Hunger is a sharp thorn. I turned around intent to call Lisa to come along. But she looked so cheerless and down. Everyone should know when it's time to leave. I felt under my breath. Who is marching forward in a row? It's our Pioneer squad. Pioneers in a row usually march to the canteen civilian camp. I was looking forward to a place where no one would disturb me, like what happened before. Just so I could just eat in peace. And for that, I had to at least not be the last one to come. But I was pretty sure whatever happens here, whatever I want to not do it or not, the candy was crammed as full of an egg. Olga was standing at the entrance, guarding it like a hawk. Well, Samuel, were you working hard today? Hard enough. Well done, truly well done. And the hardest is well, the hardest is yet to come. I just bet. Fine, take a seat next to the girls. She pointed at the table next to the pillar. Slava, Lena were already sitting there. Not a bad company. At least not the worst. Or a woman done for. Come in and went up to them. You might have sit here. Carson standing there, standing a bit clueless. There is no other free places anyway. No, of course not. Please do. Lena remained silent. Today the meal consisted of a plate of borscht. I suspect there was some I just suspect there was some meat lurking in it. But I had no evidence. Some poultry, cheeses, or chicken domesticus. What? Fried potatoes and a traditional glass of comp. I found myself liking the local food more and more. I just came to the conclusion that I had no other choice which means that there's no use in complaining. Thank God there's something to eat. Coming to the ball tonight? I don't know. He'll come. He got nowhere to go. Anna said happily. He'll come for sure. Of course, I can't miss the opportunity to watch you make a fool of yourself. She got it right, so I decided not to reply. And what about you? I asked Lena. Yes, she replied briefly. See, you should go too then, said slightly, and as leaving me no choice, don't forget to wear your tailcoat. Pretty Anna was so pleased with the joke that she laughed out loud. But I really had nothing to wear. Oh god. My wardrobe was just a Pioneer 3 uniform, and my winter clothes which would be inappropriate in the evening. And what would you be dressed in, entertainer? Secret. Would be a dress like a kindergarten's maiden. Yeah, I turned red and looked like I managed to offend her. Yes. Oh, I know I will wear a biohazard suit just so I don't catch an infection from you. What kind of infection are you afraid of catching? Enough, you guys. Don't squirrel. Oh, come on. Y'all see, of course. Looks like Yuna was highly pleased with her as she thought. Brilliant answer again. Really. You know, if you already have the flu, you can't catch a cold. The two could play the game. Two could play at that game. What are you implying? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Damn. All three of them are mad. I looked away slyly. Do you mean by to me that? She went red again. I don't mean anything. Guys, give it that it was Lena who inferred it probably was really time to stop. You're asking for it? You're gonna get it? What? You'll finally wise up? Really? Oh, now it's about time. Instead of replying, Yuna grabbed her plate filled with broth and tipped it over my head. The meat the game met with an unexpected finale. Oh, you little son of a bitch. She jumped and tried to run away. Time, we got her! Yes! Oh, we got the Loli! This time she won't get away. I grabbed her hand. Got the Lolicon. And now what? I just can't smash her head against the table. This pantomime lasted a few seconds. She swiftly grabbed a glass of coffee and splashed on my face. That was she managed to get free of my grip. She dashed towards the counter, and I chased her, and resulted in several flip tables and piles of smashed tableware, 5 pioneers crippled by various injuries and exhaustion of both parties. A draw of sorts, oh god. A belligerent draw with too much belligerence, which stepped toward each other and breathed heavily. Tell me you won't behave this way again. And you. Oh shit. Olga snuck up on us from behind. When you think about it, it's such a riot. Couldn't go unnoticed. Well, are you satisfied with yourselves now? Her voice appeared to be calm. But I was sure she was just about to explode. And who's gonna clean up all this mess? Exactly what happened. Who? I'm asking you. Who? Him. What? Yo! Replied Uniana with complete confidence. Her! I objected with less confidently. Both. The camp leader brought a conclusion to the end of his ongoing arguments. Generally, I was assured that my share of the blame is more than hers. Nah, she's gonna have to clean this up herself. I'm not cleaning this up. Although Uniana did have a drop of guilt on her face. Beat it. What? I'm not cleaning it. Ain't nobody got time for that. It was yo. You got a time for this. Right now, this is his fault. He started first. No, it isn't. Oh, yes it is. You poured food on my head. I'm not going to sort out all this nonsense. Sam, go grab a mop, a bucket, some cloth, kind of stuff in the closet. And as for you, she looked at Uniana with such a burning gaze that felt a bit serpent girl. You started to pick up the broken tableware immediately. Olga took a deep breath and continued. You're nothing but trouble. Of course she is. How many times have I told you? I decided to skip the lecture and went to the closet that appeared to be the next exit. Suddenly a perfect idea flashed my head. Why don't I just run away? Sure, Olga has caught us already, but I'm not the one to blame. Of course, I'm not that true pioneer of 3 she keeps talking about, but in comparison to Yana. Anyways, she's the principal culprit. It's not like I have nothing better to do than cleaning up the mess here. I had to seek answers. The truth is out here, somewhere, somehow flashed through my mind. Forget it, just run away. The soldier came out of thin air. While Hoka was scolding Yana, I snuck the exit. Thank goodness it was nearby. Slipping outside, I stayed with music, ran to electronic. It was like he was working too late at the club. Where's the fire? Fire? My shuttle's leaving in 10 minutes. Nani? What? Hey, wait! Electronic words hung in the air behind me. I ran off towards the scooter. It's definitely not the best place to hide. In a state of stress and fatigue, I frequently started talking to myself. Well, not really talking, but rather mumbling under my breath. It helps to concentrate and find the right solution quickly. Okay, where to next? Where should I go? Best place will be the one with the least amount of people. Consequently, my way lies in the woods. Half a minute later, I was already relaxing, sitting with some Air Force drill. That was one hell of a getaway. I hope that will teach Yana to behave. Indeed, she's not a child anymore. Well, sad but true. Not a child anymore. Now, it crossed my mind. I have sort of mishandled the whole situation. A fair share of that broken tableware is because of me. Moreover, one might mention that I didn't have to engage in that mess at the beginning. It got me thinking. How's the weather? What the hell? What the hell? Slayer stood right before me. How does she manage to sneak unnoticed? Thegos is not Olga. Fine. But those are the only words I managed to squeeze out myself. I thought I'd find you here. Why? I'm not sure. It's just look up at the sky. There are fewer people around here. But Slab really think I have some sort of social phobia. On second thought, she actually has a good reason to think so. And what are you doing here? Looking for you. She smiled again, but this time her smile looked a bit different. A friendlier, I guess. Me? Why? Can't you guess? I braced to prepare for a harsh lecture. I understand that you're guilty to the lecture degree than Yana. Now the camp's leader assistant is defending me? I felt even more pathetic. Dude, get serious. We're not playing bad or good cop here. But if I grant that you are gonna help her, you can't at least help me. Same as Slab look up at the sky yet again. Wonder what she's looking up for there. And what do I need to do? We have to reorganize the books in the library? It's way better than disciplinary enslavement together with Yana. And anyway, that was an offer I couldn't refuse. Or, I'm at all your service, Madonna's or Madam. She laughed. And follow me, Monsieur. In a couple of minutes, we're in the library. All the way I kept looking around in fear of meeting Olga. It looks like Slab didn't even notice my anxiety, and still it's quite odd that she hasn't noticed school. That she has school. Well, if we're going to continue our analog, Slab is definitely the good cop. But we went inside, gleaming sunlight through the windows of the library. from Myra dust dancing in the particles. The special dust with a distinctive smell that you can never confuse with anything else. The microscopic pieces of the moribund collected works of Mark Simmons' Linnaean classics. That's interesting. Does the dust near the fictional shelf smell similar to the dust near the books on the physics and chemistry? He started with these words. Slav pointed at the book near Linnaean's sculpture head. Okay, but what exactly do I have to do? Just remove the books from the shelves and put them on the floor. It'll dust everything out, put them back. By looking at all this dust, reading is the Pioneer 3's favorite activity. Any ideas where Anna might be? Don't know, she's probably somewhere strange. It appears that there are just two places in the world where I can only meet Anna, the library and the canteen. I got into Gear 5. Gear 5. I guess I've never handled so many books in that one time in my entire life. Anyway, I'm much more used to reading from the computer screen or a tablet. Firstly, there's no need to pay for electronic books. Secondly, you cannot find them anywhere in this printed form. How's it going? I asked Slav, sitting right behind the bookshelves. It's okay, it's going little by little. Have you read anything about that? About what? Well, about communism. Nah, I'm kind of more into historical books and adventures. Me too. Historical literature wasn't exactly my favorite, but the class struggle under socialism was no match for it. Hey, don't hold a grudge against Vienna. I don't. Indeed, I felt that my ego mostly recovered from the incident at the canteen. Besides, I managed to clean myself for the lunch. That was a forced mistake. It's not like she's doing all of that out of spite. Or not, no one should think one's own actions. Whatever. I kept moving around dozens of books, and then by totally unknown to me, people totally unknown to me, I'm going to forget who they are in a minute. I'll never get to know what they were writing about. That is the doom of many writers to become forsaken set of letters in a heart on a bookshelf in a library of non-existent Pioneer 3 camp reality. Hey, have you finished? Yeah, I think so. Oh, me too. Oh man. Okay, let's do it this way. I'll walk them down and you put them back on the shelves. But I don't remember what order they placed them. It's okay, nobody reads them anyway. It was like she has a smile for every occasion. A couple of times I've noticed like there was shades of emotions in that smile. Joy, happiness, sadness. But these shades were so evanescent. I was really sure that I'm not going to imagine things. This time her smile looked a little flirty. Yeah, probably. At least I wouldn't be reading this stuff. Slav was wiping the covers with a damp cloth, and I was putting the books back on the shelf. We were a good team. Our job was almost done. Why didn't you take anything from the upper shelves? Upper shelves? I look up. Sorry, I hadn't noticed them. It's alright. Wait a minute. I'll bring the chair. Even with my rather physical wrist statue, I wouldn't be able to get them. I stood in the chair, proceeded to remove the books from the shelves, and passed them to Slav. After a while, there was only about a dozen books that had left at the farthest end of the shelf. I wonder what those are. Porn magazines. It looked to me like it would be hard to reach that far. I've always been the type to take larger bite than biting twice, and taking the bite without moving the chair under me became a fatal error. Shh. Open my eyes, I found myself on top of Slav. Yeah, Slav. Are you alive? I got to the fight of my life. Even if I'm only 17 now, falling off the chair onto a girl is something else. I'm fine. Her fridge was only an inch away from me. Mine. Anything broken? I don't think so. You make a rather bad stuntman. She laughed. You bet. Look into her eyes. I look into her eyes. Just look. I wasn't sure what I should say. And Slab either hesitated to or just let me take the lead. At this rate, something might happen. This was so close to mine. A natural desire started to wake in my body. But was it right? I had to use to stand up, but was unable to do so. Slavier was just white in silence and looking straight in the eyes. All of a sudden, I noticed the bell ringing on the edge of my hearing. It's dinner time. Yeah. Shall we go? Or shall we lie here some more? She smiled again, and this time, the smile seems close to me, as if she was hinting at something. Let's go. I didn't move an inch. Well, if we're going to go, we need to go first. Obviously. It felt like some invisible force was holding me in place. So that seemed to be recognized that carefully slipped out from under me. Are you going to stay there? She laughed. At that point, I finally came to my senses. Since I stood up. I'm sorry. That's okay. But we haven't finished it all. We'll have to clean up the rest later. Yeah, sure. I stayed silent all the way to the canteen. Slavania rambled about her life with the kid, but given that it was indeed a monologue, I wasn't paying much attention. Oh no. Ah, crap. Yep. I got screwed. Coming to the canteen, I saw Volga on the porch. Don't you have something to explain to the dear young man? I remembered that I had forgotten. Nope. How was your cleaning duties? Good. Good enough. That's not what Yen told me. That was all her fault. And what did I tell you? Or you to clean it up together? And what were you doing? I didn't know what to say. And deep down, I knew that she's right. Don't blame him. Someone was helping me at the light of it. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, great. And stop but to cut a long story short, we'll get dinner tonight. How's that? Why? I protested. However, my protest was more like a demand for a refill at the prison mess hall. Bold and daring, but still stupid and counterproductive. Hopefully that will teach you a lesson. At best, a good look at. Look more like an Asian Roman legionary commander than a tiny pine between kid. I had no idea how to pose her. Forgive him and me and hold me responsible. The commander took her time to think it over. Alright, if you say so. Thanks. You heard his sigh. Well, I'm gonna join the girls. We had a prior arrangement. Take care. She smiled and waved her goodbyes. Seriously, where would I be without her? There were no free visitors besides had been introduced to her friends. SLR. Okay. You see that I'll have to share a dinner table with Electronic and Shrek. There were no more places to sit. Oh, so what's happening, gentlemen? Every time I had to deal with them, I got an itch desire to tease them, or at least to drop some cheeky, cocky banter. It might be too risky to behave that way, but the Tronic brothers were my primary source of positive emotions. How are you doing? Fine. What about you? Hits and misses. Something happened. Lots of stuff. Mind sharing? Nah, some other time maybe. Suit yourself. He made a helpless gesture. We're going to the bar after dinner. I'm trying to giggle. I know that. Who would you want to ask out? I hadn't thought about it yet. What about you? Well, I see that this question caught him off guard. As Sienna, that will make her happy. No thanks. The trying to fiercely wave his hands. And you sure, you gotta ask Elisa out. Thanks, I'll pass. He looked calmer than his might. Oh, come on, guys, it'll be fun. And in any cases, we got things to do. Still to finish the robots. Oh, that's a marvelous idea. Actually, robot out. Can it dance? It can't even walk yet. Sure, probably missed the point completely. Why would it be a great demonstration of our achievements? Achievements in the fronts of the camp. What will we show them? Yeah, you're right. Ah, crap. Now let's play Men at Work Down Under. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, you're right. They both stared at their place disappointedly. Well then, I mean, I like Men at Work. I was just playing it. There's a cover. Dinner was over and the Pioneer 3 started to disperse. What will you wear for the ball? I assured Electronic. We don't have anything special to wear. We'll go as we are. He indicated his Pioneer 3 uniform. They don't seem to care about their appearance at all. Well, why should I care about them? Remember, I guess winter clothes isn't an option, so I just go like this. When does it start? After 9 o'clock. Got it. I was at the canteen and deeply inhaled the fresh evening air. I remember those rare days I used to go at school. Hesitation, security, even fear. I couldn't dance. I didn't know how to react if someone invited me. I wouldn't dare to invite someone myself. And all in all, I felt pretty uncomfortable about it. And it was even more pleasant to watch others have fun. It wasn't envy, more like it was disconcerting feeling that people were able to enjoy something so odd for me. I thought there was still lots of time till the ball so I can sleep a little to be fresh in the evening. Man, entering the camp, the leader cabin, I flopped into the bed instantly, shutting my eyes. Strangely enough, I got up at the right time without an alarm. Clock was showing 9. Such a rare thing to happen. I fell asleep, so probably wasn't the best idea to sleep during the day at all. But I'll have to go. Like a couple minutes, I was standing at the square, the loudspeaker of some DJ Boomer stall near the monument, and the trees were decorated with light strings. Typical country ball. A lot of Pioneer 3s were around with no familiar faces, so I just sat on the bench and waited. I don't have to dance after all. Maybe I'll just sit and chat with someone. Hey there, sad face. Hey yo, you Yana? That's what she was wearing. Flat chest. Yeah. Here's to suggest something. Come on, let's dance. It's way too early. There isn't even music yet. Blah, you're so boring. Of course. Yeah, I'm not the marriage person for such an offense. She ran away. So yeah, they wear something like an evening dress. Pretty funny. Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. Hi. So yeah. Hey. She sat down by my side. How's the evening? Fine. Why are you so sad? I'm not. Okay, well, dancing will surely cheer you up. Maybe. Don't forget to say one dance for me. Oh, yeah. She laughed and ran towards the music equipment. Situation's getting serious. I wouldn't be able to sit through the whole dance party. Hi. Oh, yes. Great. Then it came closer. Oh, hi. You're here too. Is that such a wonder? Yes. Okay. Gonna light this party up. The jump fell flat. Then it blushed and looked down. Maybe that's not the best idea. Setting things on fire. Okay then, I guess I'll... Yeah. She left. They were going close like an hour in this video. It looks like the whole camp was at a square. The Pioneer 3s formed large groups, talk, joke around, and laugh. at the DJ's panel, he ended up arguing loudly with Olga about the playlist for the evening. And here it is. The music started to play. I didn't know how the band was sung, but if you ask me, I really felt that I tag the Soviet pop glasses. Party just stood there, listening to time. As if not hearing music, it's always hard to take the first step, especially if you're pretty sure that you'll be the only one who will take it. It seemed not to grasp that simple truth. She reached the center of the group of a few bonds and cried out loud, "What are y'all standing around for?" And started to wiggle ridiculously. Wiggle was the exact word. You couldn't find a better one. It was so silly and funny that I couldn't resist laughing. She noticed it. "Hey, Samya." I'm pretending I couldn't hear her. "Stop pretending, come over here." I kept ignoring her. The pioneers very slowly realized that they were so too sexy for this dance party's hands to dance. It looked really silly from my point of view. Shaking one's arm and lacing me along forgotten hits. Come on, get up here. Of course, I couldn't dance at all. But this thing couldn't be called dance either. It's something, what are you sitting there for? Do you wanna dance? So deep in thoughts that I hadn't even noticed slept yet. Not really. But sure? She smiled. Maybe later. Damn, what am I even doing there? One more invitation to the dance will completely ruin my pride. Started thinking about an appropriate excuse to leave, and I was looking for the moment to do so, but then I saw Lena. She was slowly heading my way. Maybe we should go. Where to? I was so immersed in my thoughts that I really want to get what she meant. To the infirmary, but if you want to stay here and dance, I doubt she was going to dance. Lena had stood aside the whole evening. No, I'll pass. Let's go. At least she won't have to stand there like a shy nerd, since I tried to conceal myself in the corner. It wasn't really pleasant. A bull in China's style would be more agile than me for a dance floor. It had the slightest intention of dance in the first place. Well, shall we go to the infirmary? Lena brought me out from the thoughts. We've been sitting near the canteen for some time. Yeah, sure, thank you. She looked at me in surprise. This music's getting a glimpse. Well, we're getting out of there. Not my thing. It's, so boring here. She told me you don't like dance. She don't like dancing. That was not a choice. Sarcasm on her truthful, even childlike face. She seemed like she really doesn't understand. Yes, get at all. I'm not into it. Me too. No one ever invites me to dance. Lena brushed her at the ground as usual. Strange. What's strange? Like no one ever invites you. You think so? Again, she looked at me with an expression of surprise and lack of understanding. I got confused again. Fine. What to say in return right away? Yes, I certainly. If I liked dancing, I would have invited you for sure. Thanks. We didn't say a word for the rest of the day. Lena always felt too confused by complaining, and I just didn't know what the topic to choose for the conversation. Yeah. It was completely dark by the time, and the gloomy building of the infirmary covered in the night, and this looked strongly like a haunted house. I felt a strong desire to turn around and walk away without making any noise. I threw a quick glance at Lena and noticed that she, like usual, shy about is uncertain, but not in a scared way. It just made me even look more uncomfortable. It can't be that she is not scared. Suddenly, an owl hooted nearby and I shivered. Lena saying either did not hear it or not pay attention to it, or just not be scared at all. I hardly could ever believe the third option, but I didn't want to ask her without giving away my own fear. I entered the infirmary and found a switch in the dark. Will the nurse come later? She won't come. Okay, she won't come, understood. Wait a second. What do you mean she won't come? Ah, I see. It is not that I'm afraid to be alone with Lena indoors at night with no one around. Only in movies does something happens in such circumstances. It is just that I'm with Lena and not with Vienna as Slavia. And it seriously changed my attitude towards things happening. There are boxes. She pointed at the messy stack of boxes. There were about a frozen dozen of them. It takes much more. 10 minutes to the morgue. I put one of the boxes on the table before I started to take out its contents. There were bandages, lots of little packs of bandages. Here, take this. They gave me a piece of paper. There were some fields, and I quickly realized that I shouldn't put the name in the left, leave the description in the middle. There's one and the codes in the right field. It's not a database, but I'll do. The mark started in full swing. Simeon. What? I look at Lena. She stared at me for a couple of moments, seemingly making up her mind to do so, or to say something about then, lower her gaze. No, never mind. It was physically hard for me just to sit without saying a word. However, I didn't even dare to speak at first, not only because I didn't want to think of a good topic of conversation, but that was only just a feeling shy. The girl easily be embarrassed by anything. Simeon? Yes. You're counting them all over again. And I started to take out and put into the database of bandages I had already counted. Oh, sorry. She didn't answer. Hey, where are you from? I mean, where did you come from? I mean, where were you born? I mean, where do you live? This is a joke. Well, there's a town not far from here. Not far from here. What is that? Somewhere. Just like she doesn't want to talk about it. It's in hiding something too. It's explainable in the case of Olga, aka Ogre, but in Lena's case, it's absolutely not like her. Is it a secret? No. Just so somewhere in the south too. I should have thought of something more original. Every single one of the sun ideas turned out the wrong way. And this attempt to play spy, look, worked even worse. And I thought about the South just because the only partner to him of the Soviet Union was Artek. Yes. It hesitates to reply. Could you tell she was lying or not? Don't you like it here? Or if a part of what I say made her think so? Absolutely not. I like it here. My false relief sounded very insincere, gritty on the ears. What about you? I like it. It's so calm here. There are lots of books in the library. And the people are nice. But not all of them. Why? Did I really say that last bit out loud? Susan, I did. Well, you know, Iana, for example, she's like an energized battery with a completely unbalanced point of power application. Battery? What? Maybe I really was just a dacky time. Never mind. Or, at least they saying a Pioneer 3 is a kid's role model certainly doesn't describe her. If everyone started following her example, it would be a complete disaster for the country in 20 years or so. However, thinking about it, you can draw the conclusion that everybody did follow the example of Lisa DeVatch back in the 80s, where I probably am now. She's not like that, actually. I like that. I like what? I like what she said with her. To begin with, I hadn't said anything. I just say the fact that she's not the best example to follow. Well, maybe. It sounds like you know her well enough. Probably. I asked that question only to keep the conversation going and didn't expect her to answer like that. Lisa and Lena were so different. The idea that they could be close was unbelievable for me. We came from the same town, as she has foreseen my question. We had common friends, even though it's 1 year older. Okay, it's a little bit strange. Or, oh, not like that. I'm just surprised. Everyone gets surprised. And I smiled a bit. I took the second box. An Elagium activated charcoal, solid solution, potassium. What? Is it me or is this all just freaking chemistry stuff? Lena always spoke in sentences. How can I communicate with her if every house turns out into a monologue or just awkward silence? I wasn't quite satisfied with such a state of things. Sometimes it just looked like she's hiding something behind her shyness, massive shyness. But why? You know, I read a book not that long ago. Do you like science fiction? Not much. Damn, another failure. Well, if you don't like it, then what books do you like? Different kinds. The conversation wasn't going smoothly enough. I had to turn it off better. Who knows why, but I thought about the dance again. Feels of uneasiness, discomfort, overwhelming once more. So I'm not that different from Lena when it comes to such things. I'm shy and afraid of things I don't understand or can't do. I should probably overcome my fears before anything else. And this will help me understand her better. I made up my mind. There are only a couple boxes left. Yes, I have got an idea. How about we go to the canteen afterwards? I think the tape recorder was taken back there. What is it doing in the canteen? I hesitated. What for? Sister look made it clear. She had the slightest idea what I'm going to offer. Well, frankly speaking, I just don't know how to come, how to dance. That's why I don't like it. That's the reason I was so confused back there. Maybe I could thank you by dancing with you. But she stopped sorting out the message for a moment, and blushing looked right into my eyes. Got her something. It really was a stupid idea. It's okay if you don't want to. I don't insist. What if someone sees us? I actually didn't know about that. It's not a big deal. Everybody's ready, and I was going to canteen at night. How would we get in there? I should have thought about it beforehand. Well, I didn't have slip keys and didn't want to mess with them. Someone could get the wrong idea about me stealing them. The more I regret it, I still didn't get myself in the latest cabin. Anyway, I had to say something to get away from this awkward topic. What kind of music do you like? Hey! The heck is this dude? It's my friend. Why does he have to interrupt in the middle of the video? Different kinds. I'm not really into it. And let's imagine that it's playing now. I mean, that's you that we hear it play. How's that? Like it's playing in your head. I still remember the melody of Pioneer 3 stages to it. The music and words were really in my memory. I'm not sure I can do it. You just try. Not really. I got her consent. In Lena's case, that probably could have been interesting too. Yes. We suddenly sorted the medicine supplies for the rest of the time, writing down their names and quantities. I should pay more attention to every word I say after such luck. I say something most of the time though. So we finished the last box. I gave Lena the fill-in list and started to stare at her like I saw Bigfoot riding a unicycle while juggling piglets. It was amazing, frightening, and above all, mesmerizing. She suddenly broke out laughing. Nani? What? That look of yours. What about it? It's just funny. Really? Yes, so where are we going to? Where? Oh, your last words told me. I completely forgot what we were talking about. Frankly speaking, I completely left this world for a moment. Well, you know, to the dance. So they brushed right away, and her face took a strange compression of shyness, uneasiness appeared. Ah, yes. Yes, sorry. It's just lost in sight. Let's go to the pure. I don't know why I choose that place. Because you could run into a Pioneer 3 at the square in the residential area. Or near the kids' hate but not the pier. That's what I thought, at least. Maybe because of the large, bright moon reflecting the water night. And it is a full moon today. I don't know how, but this solution just offended me. So, if you don't like it, then we can... No, that's a really nice place. I unlocked the door and we made it out the way to the pier. Night fell in the camp, Pacific camp. Should we follow the road? Why? It'll be faster though, through the forest. There's a nice path there. It's dark there. Are you afraid? Not really. If you want to, okay. But can I? Yo! This is the one thing that gets me every time. This right here. Why? Without finishing, she grabbed onto my arm. Is it okay with you? It was my turn to blush. We walked through the forest together. It was hardly a forest though, more like a small grove between the camp and the pier. Absolute, about 100 meters long. I would never think that there would be anything to be afraid of, even on my own. But it just seemed like Lena's fear was contagious. The bridge swayed over us. I shuddered, and Lena clenched to my arm even more strongly. God, that chest congestion. Compression, I mean. Don't be afraid, must be a squirrel. Yeah. Reached the pier. The night was really beautiful. I walked close to the river and called Lena. Look, the pier, the boathouse, and the boat were reflecting in the water. It looked like another world with the surface of the water being the door to Wonderland. You could just jump and find yourself on the other side. I have this dance. I extended my hands to her and bowed clumsily. Lena hesitated. Alright, I must have overdid it with my mannerism. There's sense of fear. I'm no good at either. Why either? She never said she was good at this. Thought it could be obvious. Okay. Go. None. And they gave me her hand. Her, a bit aside and gently put my arms around her waist. Gosh, how am I even feeling right now? We just stood like that for like a few moments. And what next? Well, I don't know. Do you remember that song? Barely. Remember? Great. Let's roll like in the movies. How's that? Instead of answering her, I Kirby started to move in a circling of Lena. See, not that hard at all. Yeah. Or whatever you would call it. I felt her warmth though. We were not that close to each other. Her chest heavily, and her face started to blush even more. Blush more and more. I mean, her chest is really big. To be honest, the way how she clung onto us. Lena didn't look at me, averting her eyes from one side to another. I suddenly realized that I had never felt anything like this before. It was tenderness overtaking reality, as if I felt like something in another world. I promised that I didn't want to let this girl and go. Let this girl going, and that I would give up anything just to go to waltzing with her forever. The class leaned tighter, and only then she looked straight at me. There was surprise and confusion in her gaze, but no fear whatsoever. She wasn't afraid of me and didn't push me away. And you said you can't dance. I really can't. Same to me either. Same to me. I was confused. I didn't expect that reaction from her. Where has her confusion and shyness and fear disappeared to? You too dance pretty well. I know. A playful smile crossed her face. Maybe it just seemed so to me. No, I swear I saw it. How's that possible? The image of shine and modest Lena didn't fit together with this moment at all. What should I say? What should I do next? I could only keep on waltzing with her in this dance, which I was getting stranger with every passing minute. Sammy, where are you? Oh, come on! The voice came from the edge of the forest. Damn, worst timing ever. Yep. Sammy, it was Olga, aka Ogre. She must have been worried about because I should have been back a long time ago. I should have been guessing that tireless camp leader would start searching for a nice pirate number 3. I should have warned her beforehand. Oh, there's no point in thinking about it now. Lena looked at me questioningly. Being stayed together would not be the best thing. Why? Let's go and tell her that everything is alright. No. Let's hide and return to the camp later. Her idea was strange. Everything was going so well. At least something was starting to work out. Or it seemed like it did. But what was that something? Okay then. I decided not to argue. It wasn't appropriate in such a situation. Olga shouted for a while and left. Let's go. Yes. Lena didn't grab onto my arm on the way back. It was a bit frustrating, but certainly enough to take the camp's first step. We kept silent again. It was not typical of Lena to start a conversation, and I just didn't know what to say after everything that happened after that pier. She kept looking at the ground all the way back, keeping her usual expression. What a bizarre change. Or to be more precise, what was bizarre was that smile on the pier and Lena's words. She stopped at the square. Well, I have to go. Okay. Thank you for today. Yes. Then I turned around and head to her cabin and kept saying where I was. What the hell was that? The dance. That sudden change of the mood and everything was back to normal. It was like embracing another Lena in that short moment. That was right. She was herself. She seemed a completely different person. Maybe I don't know her well enough. I had a feeling before that Lena hides something under her massive shyness. It takes much longer than 2 days to understand someone. Damn, what should I do? Maybe I was just seeing things. I walked to Leaf's cabin. The whole camp was sleeping, so there was no one to see me. So what? What was wrong with the Pioneers 3 taking a walk at night? When I was almost at the door, I heard noise behind me. The branches of the bushes near the trees rustled, as if someone moved there. There shouldn't be any wild animals around here. Someone must have been watching me. That very moment, I rushed to the right noise. Forced myself through the bushes and look around. Jeez, man. It was too dark and I didn't see anything or anyone. There was no point in going up. If someone was watching me, he would have been gone already. I got to the cabin. The light was on inside. It was like she was still awake. Oh god. Well then. Oh, it was nice. Sammy, where have you been? What do you mean, where? Me and Lena were having some medical supplies in the infirmary. I told you before that I would do that in the evening. Really? What was that? I took you long enough. I was in the infirmary about half an hour ago. It was closed and the lights were off. Well, I'm excited to take a little walk. I'm fretting about you while you're out having a walk. Well, sorry. I'll let you know before I And next time, please do go to bed. It's late. I can't help but agree with her. It was by any measure a hard day. I was too tired to think about the evening's events, and I doubt I would have any decent thoughts. The main thing is that I have not have a single idea how to react to all of this. To lead it to the camp to this whole world. I practically haven't spent even a minute on looking for answers. Moreover, I've been avoiding it as the possible discovery scared me. And Lena, the German with her, was much more important than all the attempts to my return to the world. I could worry myself for a long time trying to understand what I did wrong and what I didn't do at all. Exhaustion overcame me. I guess. So, pretty much, I guess that's it. Yep, day 4. So, yeah, so, this is it, guys. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.